So let's say we wanted to find the highest common factor of two numbers, a and b. So let's say our numbers were 26 and 10. So we could say 26 divided by 10 is obviously 2, and there's a remainder of 6. We'll just get this spreadsheet here to calculate the remainder for us. So we're using this mod function here, which will, so it says that 26 divided by 10, when you do that, the remainder is 6. Now, in this algorithm here, we then take b and we put it in this column. So we say this number here is equal to that, and this number here is equal to that, and then we do the same division again and find the remainder. So here 10 divided by 6 is 1, and the remainder is 4. And then we continue, we say we move that number to there, this number to here, and then we ask the same question. 6 divided by 4 is 1, and the remainder is 2. And then we ask this question again. And we keep going until we get a remainder of 0. And when we do that, this number here, that number there will be the highest common factor. So let's look at how we can calculate the highest common factor of two numbers. So we'll start it when we click the green flag. And the first thing we'll do is make a few variables. So we'll have one called A, another one called B, and the third one we'll call R for remainder. And now we need a way to set those variables. So we might get our character to ask a question. What is the largest number? And then we can set R. Oh, actually we want A, don't we? Set A to whatever the answer is. And then we'll ask the next question. What is the smaller number? Once again, we'll be able to set one of the variables. We're going to set B to whatever the answer is. And the first time through, we're also going to set R. We're going to use this operator called the modulus operator, where you divide one number by the other and you find out what the remainder is. Just duplicate that because I know I'll need another one of those. So we've now got values for the first number A, the second number B, and what the remainder is. So now let's go into a bit of a loop, because we want to keep going through this process until the remainder is 0. So we'll pick out an operator here, and from that data, we're going to keep going around this loop until the remainder is 0. And each time we go through the loop, we're going to set the new value of A to be whatever B was. We're going to set the new value of B to be whatever R is. And then also we're going to set the new value of R. I'm just going to use that other copy that I made before. And we should just be able to get it to do something like this then. We might join two bigs. The highest common factor is, and that's going to be whatever B is. So we'll grab B, pop that down in there. So let's run this and see how we go. So the largest number let's say we were doing highest common factor of 12 and 9, for instance. 12, the smaller number is 9, the highest common factor is 3. You can probably pretty this up a little bit. Perhaps we could start with this character Alex with costume A, and each time I ask a question, perhaps we could go the next costume there, or we could even get under looks. Maybe we can switch the costume again down here, just so there's a little bit of action in the scene. And perhaps we even want to change the scene. So let's see what it looks like when we run this now. Ask for the largest number, let's say 52 and 46, highest common factor, and the highest common factor is 2. Let's see what the same algorithm looks like in Python. So we'll get some input from the user. We might ask for the smaller number. Now we're going to have to be careful that we get that input from the user and treat it as an integer. So we're going to put the int keyword in here. So we've gathered 2 numbers. Now we're going to calculate the remainder of those 2 numbers. So a percentage b is actually a mod b. And then we're going to go into the loop. While r is not equal to 0, we can say that a is equal to b is equal to r, and the new value of r is equal to a mod b. And then if we print out an answer, the highest common factor is, and we'll go b, and let's run that and see how we go. So enter the largest number, 24. Enter the smaller number, 18. Highest common factor is 6.